Okay, to wire this guy to make it switch manually, first take A1 to N1, B1 to E1, and then the switch for the switch for the top, the A1 would be here, and it'd be A2 and N2, and then the switch for the other side would be B2 and E2. That way, when you press this top button, A, it will switch to A, and if you hit B, it will switch to B. Okay, I broke the one of the tips off of my good crimper, and now I have to resort to crimping with a pair of pliers. What this A2 and A1, B2, and B1, those go to the coils on the solenoid that causes this to switch. It's one solenoid, but it's got two windings on it. So if you're getting power from N1 and N2, you you get power from N1 and then power from N2 through the switch. So let's get that. So the power for A1 and A2, or the A solenoid, comes from N1 and N2 through the switch. I'm just putting the finishing touches on this wiring. I'm just hooking up the output meter, and I've changed this a little bit so that this is the inverter, this is the grid, and this is the output. I'm going to go turn on the grid and turn on the inverter, and we should see one of these two lights come on, all three of these. So, be right back. That's the grid. That's the inverter. Okay, so the wiring's all done. I've got the inverter hooked up here, and the grid hooked up here, and so the grid and this thing agree. This is not the most accurate meter. I think maybe I'll go buy a dozen more and see if I can't find three of them that read the same. So anyhow, this says that the grid is selected. This says that this is off, but if I push this button, it switches. This is kind of close to that, but that's the best I could do for these cheap things off of Amazon. So anyhow, I'm happy with it. It switches pretty quick too. Every once in a while there's a slow switch. It switches off, but it doesn't switch back on. Right there. That's the spring that's inside the actuator that pushes the actuator in the other direction. I don't know why it does that, but every once in a while it does that. Okay. Every once in a while, like every time now. So anyhow, I'm happy with it. I didn't want it to automatically switch. I wanted to be able to control which one of these is active. So I'm happy. If you bought one of these switches and you need some help trying to figure out how it's wired, or how to wire it up so that it you can do what I'm doing. Otherwise, you're going to have to add another relay, because in the original design, there's an external board that senses when a generator's working. So this thing is designed so that anytime the grid is on, it will switch to the grid no matter what. That's just the way it was designed for that, because it's a generator backup switch. What it would do is, if the grid went down, it would sense the grid is down and send a signal out to the generator, start the generator, sense that the generator is working, and then trigger a relay in here that does what these two switches are actually doing. So, and then when the grid came back on, it would turn off the generator and switch back to the grid immediately. I don't want that. I want to be able to control what's going on. So if I want to take down the inverter for 20 minutes while I do some rewiring or some checking, I can switch over to the grid. Or if I notice the batteries are getting very, very low and I don't want to kill them overnight, I can switch to the grid overnight for any reason. So I'm in full control, and it's not automatic anymore. So thanks for watching.